Sandy says read. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Let me start with a couple of apologies. I need to apologize for taking, 4 weeks to bring you a book review on this channel. Uh, and, oh yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not in, the purple regalia that you're used to for this channel. I'm off brand. I'm just trying to do a quick video here to kind of let you know that I'm not going on like a big hiatus like I did in 2018. I'm gonna do some more videos here. It's just I'm a little bit busy and I've had to put down a couple of books that I've been reading lately. And so getting a book here to do a review has taken a little time. I want to bring upbeat and positive and happy reviews to this channel. I want this to be a source of joy. I want this to be a good channel, okay? A good, positive, upbeat, uplifting type of channel. There's only been one book, in my opinion, that I would want to drag through the mud. Only one that I've ever read that I would just drag. Every other book, I believe you can find something good in. Any book out there, you can find something good, something redeeming, something noteworthy or shareable in the book. Whether that's, the storyline, a premise, the main character, or even one of the side characters, or maybe there's just a scene in the book that speaks to your soul, right? There's always going to be something good in a book that you can pick out and talk about on a BookTube channel or in an Amazon review. There's always something good, except for that one book that we're going to talk about later. Not right now. We'll talk about that later. Having said that, there have been a couple of books lately that I just haven't gotten excited enough to come on here and film a review for you guys. So I've DNF'd them and gone on to the next book on the TBR list, right? So I've got a couple that I'm going to do reviews of really soon. One of them is a nonfiction book. One of them is a thriller. And those are kind of outside of my reading comfort zone. So that's kind of interesting. I'll be bringing you a couple of interesting reviews very soon. Very soon. I want to show you a book that I am DNFing. But it's not a bad book. And I want to share with you this because it's a good book. I got to a point where I realized I'm not going to finish this, but I want to share it with you anyway. I'm not dragging this book, okay? This is The Rule of One by Leslie Saunders and Ashley Saunders. This is a good story. It's a good premise. It's about these two twin sisters, Ava and Mira, who have been born into a society where you can only have one child. So their very existence is breaking the law. So once the government figures out that they exist, mayhem ensues, right? It's chaos. So it's a good story. It's a good premise. There's a lot of action going on. I just got to the point where I was like, I don't really care anymore. And I know I feel kind of bad saying I don't care anymore, but I did. I got to that point. Still, it's a good premise. It's a good story. The two girls, Ava and Mira, lovely girls. They are devoted sisters. They're devoted to one another and they're fighting to take care of one another. That's a good message. But I just got to where I just had to DNF the book. And I had to admit to myself that it was actually slowing down my reading game. So I had to set it aside. You might love this book enough to just go right on through and just eat it all up. So I want to bring it to you and say, good book. It just wasn't all for me, if that makes sense. Okay. And what I want to do with this channel is bring you the good books that are good, great, wonderful. And any good thing I find in a book, I want to bring it and bring that out for you guys. There you go. Does that make sense? And I will dress myself in purple and come bring you the good books. And the one book I would drag any opportunity I get. It was called Vector. It's not The Vector by Robin Cook. At least I don't think it is, because Robin Cook's Vector came out in '99. And I could swear I read this one in the mid-'90s. I think. But I remember to this day how mad I was when I read this book. I only read a few chapters, the first couple of 2, 3 maybe. And it was just a bigoted, racist pile of crap. and I was angry at myself for buying the thing, and I was angry at the characters, I was angry at the author, I was angry at myself reading it. It was crap, and I hated it. I actually put it in the trash so that no one else could get their hands on at least that copy, right? And it kind of thrills me to know that that book is in a landfill somewhere with like scraps of people's lunch meat and mayonnaise and crap sticking to it, helping it decay as it should be. So that book is gone, and I want to drag that one because it deserves it. But every other book out there, there's something good in them. And as readers, we dig that. We look for those good things in books. They take us away. They take us to new worlds and help us meet new people. Even if those people are fiction, it's still, we get to meet these new people. And that's what makes reading fun. Okay, having said all of that, I will bring you some reviews of good books with good stuff very soon. I've got a few books here that are not DNF'd. Yeah, okay, so you gotta subscribe to the channel because you never know when I'm gonna actually get around to sending you reviews. Okay, thanks so much, you guys. Please subscribe and click the bell icon so you know when this strangeness happens. All right, thanks so much.